If you're a leader of a 50 to 500 person company, then AI adoption may be one of the things that's on your mind. In this video, I'm going to talk about AI adoption, what you need to know, and how to get it to work in your own organization. There are going to be two parts to this video. In the first part, I'm going to talk about why AI adoption, what the benefits are, narratives that may be misleading you as a leader as to why it doesn't work in your own organization, and why you're stuck, or why most organizations are stuck in the AI pilot phase. And then we talk about things you need to get right, things you need to do in order to start on the right foot with AI adoption within your organization. You may already be doing these things, you may have already made a mistake with these things, but you get to know the things that are practical that I currently use with the organizations I help. In the second part of the video, I'm going to talk about some of the challenges around change management, the anxiety your staff may feel around AI, and how to deal with those challenges. We'll also talk about governance and how to steer your organization using the right policies and rules regarding AI usage and adoption. In the second video, I'll also talk about how do you continuously identify AI opportunities, and how do you nurture and train and educate your workforce on a continuous basis, because AI adoption is not a set it off and leave it type of thing. It's something you do on a continuous basis, and there are several layers and approaches to it. So let's start with this first part of the video. So the first thing is, why adopt AI in your organization? Very simple answer would be everyone else is doing it and you don't want to be left behind, which is fair enough because there's a changing landscape in business and the way people get things done. Business always benefits from higher productivity, from more efficient ways of getting things done. Because when done right, when applied in the right way, it improves your margin, it grows your revenues, and then you have satisfied and loyal customers. So anything that helps you become more productive, more efficient, is something you want in your business. And AI is one of those things that can help you achieve it, but only if done in the right way. Because you might have heard of so many articles and studies and news pieces out there stating that businesses are not getting the benefits they expect from AI. 95% of AI pilots fail, right? So they're not getting the benefits they need from AI. So the second reason is you want to make your business more productive. You want your business to be more efficient. You want to unlock new levels of productivity. What we take for granted in the work environment today were the productivity enhancements of the last 30 years. But today is just a normal thing. When PCs first came into the office, when the internet first came around, you had a new level of productivity, right? Before there were a lot of manual processes, paper-based processes, but PC and the internet and more customized software, it unlocked a new level of productivity. AI is doing the same thing. It's allowing businesses and organizations unlock another level of productivity. So it's quite similar to the past ways in which productivity has improved, but it is unique and different in its own way. And in the second part of the video, we would see why that is. So these are the reasons why you want to use AI or why you want to adopt AI in your organization. So you don't get left behind and you're able to unlock new levels of productivity. But then the question now arises, is that productivity really there? And if people are saving time with their tasks, what are they doing with the extra time? Are they using it in other aspects that they couldn't channel that productivity to, or are they just taking longer lunch breaks? There are two misleading narratives that business leaders like you have been exposed to on a repetitive basis. The first one suggests that the best way to use AI in your organization is through AI chatbots. These are surface level AI solutions. And I believe this is the single reason why 95% of organizations do not get any return on their AI investment, because they're investing it on surface level solutions. The real challenges in your organizations And the real benefits or the real productivity and efficiency unlocks come from deeper integration of AI. It goes far beyond using chatbots. The second narrative, which I'm sure you have been exposed to on a continuous basis, is that you need to develop your own AI model from scratch for you to see the benefits. Though that may be true, the cost involved in doing that is prohibitive for an organization of your own size. So you're now caught in between two narratives. Use chatbots, which are suitable for small businesses, or build your own AI models, which is something that the large enterprises do. And if you look back, traditionally, mid-sized businesses have always been caught in this place. They're too large for small business solutions, and you're too small for enterprise level solutions. So what do you do when it comes to AI? When it comes to AI, my suggestion is that you do AI integration, which gives you a deeper level of integrating AI into your organization. But it doesn't mean you're free of all the other challenges. Deeper level means more work needs to be done. And I'm very sure leaders are aware of this, because one of the things that are stopping you from getting the benefits, or other organizations from getting the benefits of integrating AI, is that the surface level solutions, chatbots and so on, don't deal with the real problems you have. And the real problems you have are siloed teams, siloed software solutions, and siloed data. So you have pockets of data here and there that don't talk to each other, whereas the workflows in your business cut across all these systems and departments for you to take a client or a customer from coming in with a problem and providing them a solution. Therefore, you have so many bottlenecks along the way. Using AI for efficiency requires you to make sure that these workflows are seamless. Data flows seamlessly across all workflows, across all departments, across all solutions. But you're tied into these expensive investments in software solutions that's created silos for you and has created silos across departments, and has your staff doing a lot of manual activity, moving data across, lots of manual work just to get workflows to work. That's where the productivity and efficiency enhancements come from. But to achieve that, you need to do a lot of deep work. Now, there are two things you can do. One is try and use AI to solve those manual stopgap solutions that you have. But ultimately, what you want to do is to build a workflow that cuts across your whole work. Is to build a solution that cuts across all your workflow, right? So you don't grow across systems, or even if you do, you have a certain layer that is orchestrating the whole movement, whereby AI runs in the background and your staff are able to integrate with it and use it. And you find out that it has nothing to do with any chatbot or copying data in and out. And that's where surface level solutions produce an illusion of efficiency. When you start using these chatbots, your team feels, yes, they're making progress, because what used to take them 2 hours can now be done in 20 minutes. But the fact is that there's an illusion of efficiency there, because people have to still copy data into the chatbot. And then when the AI produces the output, they have to copy that data out and into wherever they need to use it. And of course, you're exposed to a level of privacy risk, because people could put in sensitive PII type data in there, and that creates a problem for you as a leader. So that kind of talks about why you need AI adoption in your business. But then, what are the benefits? If you properly adopt AI in your organization, it means that those routine, high workload, manual, slow, time-taking tasks that your employees do at scale across the organization are now mopped up by AI, and your employees get that time back. But then the question arises, does that make them more productive? Because if people are not taking longer lunch breaks, does that really make you more productive? So what you want to do is to really identify where these bottlenecks are, allow AI take up those routine tasks that people are avoiding, and find ways to channel your human workforce, your human intelligence into other areas of your business where that kind of human-to-human interaction is more productive, right? Or gives you better returns. At the same time, it also means you can do more. if you have AI integrated inside your business correctly and done rightly, it means you can handle more tasks without increasing the workload of your employees. Because if you look at things on the side of the employee, they think AI needs to help them reduce their workload. But if it's just reducing or taking some of the workload away and then they have so many other things to do, right? They start to question, is this really improving their productivity? So as a leader, what do you need to do to get your AI adoption done correctly in your organization? The first thing you need to do is to get yourself and the rest of your leadership team educated on what AI is, what it can do in your business, and what it cannot do. You need to achieve a certain level of AI literacy across your leadership team. The better your leadership team understands AI and how to apply it and what its limitations are, added to their knowledge of how your business operates, then the higher the chances of a successful integration of AI within your business. One way you can do that is take your staff off for a day or two and have an AI strategy workshop. Define what your goals are with AI across the medium to long term and state clearly what you want to achieve with AI or how AI can help you achieve your business goals. Get your staff to understand what AI is. But first of all, you have to do that with your leadership team. Your leaders need to understand where AI can be best applied in your business. They need to understand the various forms of AI solutions. I have a number of videos that talk about the types of AI solutions, the deep level solutions and the surface level solutions. Some are best applied to certain areas of your business, while others would have a different AI solution that will work best. When you have these AI strategy workshops, you're able to identify the pains in your workflows, the pains in your business, and which AI solution works best with each one of those types of problems. Because if you take a surface level solution, a surface level AI solution like a chatbot, and apply it to an area that requires a deep level integration, then you'll be stuck at the pilot level. You're never really going to get the gains or the benefit of using AI within your business. So do an AI strategy workshop, get your leadership team AI literate, understanding the limitations of AI, what it can do, and what the various solutions are and how you can apply them, and a very good understanding of AI governance and how to integrate it into the fabric of the governance you already have within your business. And if you don't have these things, then you need to establish them going forward. Second thing you need to do for you to get started in the right way is to carry out an audit of your current business situation. Identify the bottlenecks in your data flow. Identify the challenges in how you manage data within your business. What are the gaps? What are the processes you currently run? What are the challenges with those processes? Lay everything out so that you can identify what the gaps are and start to put in place ways to optimize your processes, close those gaps, and plug where all those bottlenecks are. Because when you have an audit, you clearly see the current terrain, you know where you want to go to, and then you start applying the solutions in a way that makes sense for your business. Now, once you have this audit done and you know where the gaps are, it makes it very easy for you to identify the AI opportunities within your business. Now, the best way of grounding these AI opportunities is tying them to specific pains that currently exist within your business. Don't tie them to some imaginary thing you want to do in the future. Identify what the problem is now and tie the AI opportunity to that particular pain within your workflow, within your processes. That way, when you build a solution that solves that problem, you're able to see some benefits in doing that. And you find out that that same type or the nature of that kind of bottleneck may also exist in other areas of your business. And if you pilot it in a place where it works and you're able to scale it, it means you'll be able to scale it to the other parts of your business if you do it correctly. Now, some solutions require you to build a new custom solution. Others require you to use surface level solutions. Others may require you to use existing third-party tools to solve those problems. Whatever it is, you need a period of development, right? Where you pilot it, you test it, run it, see the benefits, and then you continue to evolve it. So this is the first part of AI adoption. This is the first video. This is just how you get started, the things you need to think about. In the second part, we're going to shift from how do you get started to when you have a solution, how do you make sure that it's actually used across your organization and people are able to pick it up and use it as planned? How do you continuously make sure that you identify opportunities and you're meeting the needs of your staff?